Hello and welcome back to Friday Minis. Now, last week we talked about neural networks. We saw how we could use basically a back and forth process to train a neural network to recognize something and to produce predictions. Now, today let's take that one step further by looking at GANs, Generative Adversarial Networks. You see, previously, the neural networks we've been working with just generated predictions, right? Input data comes in, it predicts an output. That's it. But what if you wanted neural networks to generate something for you, to create something? Well, turns out that's possible, and all you need to do that is just one more neural network. Essentially, a GAN is made up of two parts, a generator and a discriminator. Turns out the discriminator is just our normal neural networks. You give it something and it gives you a prediction. So for example, if all I wanted to do was to generate, realistic looking English words, then I would train my discriminator to say whether, a given string of text is a word or not. So yeah, that's very standard neural network type of behavior. But the generator is what's interesting because, it actually does work like a normal neural network, but this time you feed it noise. You feed it randomized garbage, and it tries to turn that into something meaningful. So again, to use words as an example, it's going to try and generate an English word. Now, here's how this system as a whole actually learns. Your generator will attempt to generate a word. This word is fed to the discriminator, which then basically tries and decides whether it's a word or not. Now, at the beginning, your generator isn't going to be very good. So, the discriminator is essentially going to beat it down by saying, no, that doesn't look right. The generator then trains on this information. The generator sees that it's wrong and tries to improve. It then tries again with the discriminator. Maybe it fails some more, so it tries and improves some more. So, we're essentially playing a game of cat and mouse, right? The generator is trying very hard to fool the discriminator. Assuming that things are going well, the generator is going to improve to an extent that the discriminator is successfully fooled. Now, you would think that's the end of the process, but it's not. You see, now we can train the discriminator. We'll tell the discriminator that, hey, you know what? You just got fooled. You just got played by the other guy. So the discriminator improves upon itself. So this becomes a back and forth game of cat and mouse. The generator tries to get better to fool the discriminator. The discriminator tries to get smarter at identifying what, the other guy is doing. And yeah, they both improve together until at the end of the day, you get a hopefully realistic and good-looking output. That is a generative adversarial network. And hopefully now you can see why it's called adversarial. Because it's essentially two neural networks pit against each other, right? Each one trying its best to win over the other. Very cool stuff, very interesting stuff. Unfortunately, it's really difficult to set up properly. But yeah, when you do get it set up properly, the results are pretty good. So that's it. That's all there is for this episode of Friday Minis. I hope we've piqued your interest a little bit when it comes to machine learning and neural networks. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, you're watching 0612 TV with NERDfirst.net. Thank you very much for watching. If you like my work and are feeling generous, you can shoot me a one-time donation on PayPal or sign up for a recurring one on Patreon. Of course, you can simply like, comment, and subscribe. You know the deal. For more videos, links to my channel and a related playlist are on screen. Thank you for your support.